Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing Quick Draft Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. And already in our first pack, plenty of good cards. I mean, you kind of expect that in pretty much every pack in Kamigawa. There's just are not very many bad cards. You'd think that obviously there are some cards better than the others, and so getting a card that would be mediocre, well, it would be good in another set, makes it bad in this set maybe, but I don't know. Somehow I just always end up with great cards. So anyway, Invoke Despair is, I mean, all the invokes are there's a cycle of invokes, right? They cost 4 of a colored mana and 1 colorless, and they have some powerful effect. I think Invoke Despair is a strong card. I don't know if it's the strongest in this pack. We'll see, but it's definitely good. It does an awful lot if you can afford to pay 4 black. Reality Heist. This is not a good card. Right? It's... If you have 4 or 5 artifacts... Well, if you have 4, it's a good card. I think. If you have 3, it's maybe playable. That would be my guess. But this is a big commitment, and I don't want to take it first pick, and I'm sure DraftSim will agree. What is Heiko Yamazaki? So, yeah. Sure. 4 mana, 3/3 trample that lets you replay artifacts from your graveyard. Pretty good effect. And there's Patchwork Automaton, which is sort of unassuming, but if you play it in the artifact deck, it's just, disgusting. I would have been happy to add that to the last deck I had. The red-black, aggressive thing. It wasn't all artifacts. I had, a bunch of sagas as well. But enough artifacts that this would have been really good. Imperial Oath is, we're not going to first pick it, but it's another good card. Tango's Completion, solid removal. Okiba Reckoner Raid, great common. So, I mean, I think it's probably, one of these 3. Invoke Despair, Heiko Yamazaki, or the Patchwork Automaton. I doubt it'll be the Patchwork Automaton first pick. I think just going Invoke Despair is exciting and fun, so let's see what DraftSim thinks. No. It says Imperial Oath? I mean, actually, it says there are 3 cards that are all, about as good as each other, and none of them are the cards I pointed at. It says Imperial Oath, or Moonsnare Specialist, or Reckoner Raid. And then Tamiyo's Completion after that. It says Evoke Despair is one of the worst cards in this pack. That can't be right. It's so cool. Oh, I didn't look at Lethal Exploit. That's another good one. That's fair. Huh. I mean, I don't have to take DraftSim's word for it. I know, obviously, 4 black is hard to pay, but the set has a lot of fixing. Okay, well, you know what? I'll take Heiko Yamazaki, right? Is that okay? Am I allowed to do that? It doesn't want me to do that, really. I mean, none of these are hugely different from each other, really. Fine, I'll take the Reckoner Raid. That's one of the cards it thinks is tied for the top 3, and I know it's really good. And it fits in any deck, so sure. Now these are some solid black cards, right? What are you? Yeah. So, Chef or Long Reach of Night, I think are the ones I want. I mean, the boar is not bad, but Chef has so much value eventually. Except I didn't get it last time I ran Chef. I'm probably supposed to take the chef, right? Yeah, I'd agree, is the chef. Okay. This is the Green March. Choose a creature with mana value less than X. Okay. Yours or the opponent's, by the way. Find a creature with the same name. Put it on the battlefield tapped and shuffle. Okay, forget that. It also has to be a creature card. Like, there's a lot of, sagas that you would want to duplicate that this won't work on. What are you? Dokuchi Silent. Oh, well, I mean, we have, like, Life of Toshiro. We gotta take that, right? But Dokuchi Silencer. When it deals combat damage. Well, I mean, actually, it is kind of fun. I don't know. But I think it's Life of Toshiro, right? Yes. By quite a margin. Mono black? Is that what we're doing today? Goshin Tai is pretty cool. We could take one of these artifacts. I think they're both fairly okay. The Imperial Oath wouldn't be too bad. Even Inkrise Indicator is okay. Actually, maybe it is just Inkrise Infiltrator. No, hang on. How good are these colorless things? I don't really want them. I think it probably is just Inkrise Infiltrator here. Yep. Draft Sim agrees. It says Imperial Oath is a better card, but it's nice to stick with black, and it's not that much better. That is to say, Draft Sim's opinion is that while Imperial Oath is a better card, because I'm in black, I should stick with this for now. And I thought that, I wanted to take this. I agree Imperial Oath is a better card, but this keeps me nice and flexible, and, well, not flexible. It keeps me very black, so I definitely, can run this. Norika Yamazaki, we like that one. It's a fun one. On the other hand, I don't mind that it's white. That's fine. My problem is, yes, I do have numerous enchantments, and I would love to be able to play them again. But I worry that I might not be able to attack alone with a samurai or warrior in this deck very often. Obviously, if this is on board, I can just attack with it, and that would count. But I will want to do other things, right? I will want to attack with, my creatures. Maybe not. I don't know. What's Unforgiving one? No. Dokuchi Shadow Walker. This is the large ninjutsu creature. Probably not horrible. I don't want either of these. I think it's between Norika Yamazaki and the Shadow Walker, which, well, I don't think it could possibly be the Shadow Walker. Maybe we're supposed to take, something that's not in black. I don't even know, Spirited Companion, maybe? But if you're going to do that, it would be I think it must be the Yamazaki, right? It says Spirited Companion. I mean, none of them are super far away from each other. It says Unforgiving one is about as good, which I don't really agree with. It just likes it because we're in black, but I'm not... Okay, I'm taking the dog. Right? No, I don't know. This is so much fun! Getting to replay enchantments? Yeah, give me Norika. We want a big effect. Roaring Earth. It's a really useful effect. 2 counterspells in this pack, huh? A lot of blue. Has there been blue in recent packs? Should I be trying to pivot to... Not pivot, but add blue? I could. There has kind of been some blue, hasn't there? I don't remember what it was in the last pack or two, but there was some decent blue. However, I think Roaring Earth is just better than any of this stuff. The counterspells are okay. It likes the Modern Age. 2.9, whereas Roaring Earth is 2.6. Well, fair enough, I think. Sure. Jukai Naturalist. We have an awful lot of enchantments, and we certainly could wind up with green-white, possibly. But I don't know. We have a lot of pretty cheap black that might make it tough to get to play a 2-drop in white and green, and we could take something perfectly good here, like a Terrarium or a Kunai. Tamiyo's Completion, or even, I don't know, actually Lucky Offering I think is pretty good as well. This targets a lot of things, and it's pretty cheap. Yeah, let's take that. What do you think, DraftSim? It likes the Kunai, and then Tamiyo's, and then the Terrarium, and then the Courtyard. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm taking the Lucky Offering. Story Weave. I mean, a blue-black land is probably better than any of this. Fade into Antiquity is nice, but I don't want to add green. These cards are okay, but just like a land is going to make it easier to do more things. There's that Reality Heist again. Still don't want it. Nobody took Heiko Yamazaki. Interesting. Or Imperial Oath, for that matter. I guess I'll take it now. Like, what am I supposed to do? Kami of Terrible Secrets? I don't have that many artifacts, right? The number is 0, so... yeah, just give me an Imperial Oath. Nice big spell. Easy to splash if I want to. Reckoner's Bargain could be okay. Network Terminal? I think that is reasonable. I might want to ramp for some reason. And this is color fixing eventually. It's also not totally insane to take the green-white land. Because I do have, like, some white cards, and I might want some green ones. But Network Terminal should be playable in in most decks anyway. Cudgels? I don't think so. Could take this. It's not amazing. Good creature gets +X/+0. I mean, I don't want to spend all that mana on this, I think. Armguard Familiar, I guess I'll just, like, take and sideboard, maybe. It's not horrible or anything. It's a 2-mana 2/1 that, like, can give stuff ward. But it's really expensive to do that. We should be offered better cards than that, is all I'm saying. Huh. Spell Pierce is really strong in the early game. But once you get past, like, turn 4, it falls off a lot. Players have more lands than they know what to do with, you know, and they just don't really care about that. This spell, I don't know, is it good? Maybe? I'll take it. I mean, don't know if I'm running it, but... okay, we got the Shadow Walker, which is not bad either. Planar Incision, I probably don't want. What do I have that cares about being flickered? Anything? I mean, all the sagas, you can get them back as sagas if you flicker them. But mostly you don't want to do that. Unless they're being targeted for removal, of course. That's when it's good. Ooh, Blade of the Oni. It's a really big weapon. Michiko's Reign of Truth is also really good. Although at the moment we only have 4 enchantments and 0 artifacts, so I might not be able to do that much with it. What about just the Silver Fur Master? Have I taken enough, like, ninjutsu flavored stuff yet? I have 2 ninjas, so it wouldn't do that much. Centipede's alright. Don't really want a blue-green land that badly. You Are Already Dead? It's a pretty cool card. I think I'm probably just supposed to take... Probably supposed to take Michigo's Reign of Truth, and I just can't do it. I think I need to take Blade of the Oni. Okay, good. It wants me to take Blade of the Oni. By a lot. That's what I wanted to do. I told you I probably should take the Michigos, but I just couldn't do it, and I was right. Because it was better. What deck is this? Discover the Impossible. 3 mana. Look at the top 5 cards. Exile 1, put the rest on the bottom. You can cast the exiled one for free if it's a cheap instant. Otherwise, draw it. Huh. That doesn't seem that great. Okay, you agree. Life of Toshiro obviously is a great pick. I'm just checking to see if there's anything else here. Nah. Okay. What is a Prosperous Thief? I think it's probably just fine as a ninjutsu thing. Ancestral Katana is equipment, but it isn't really what we're doing. Like, we have 1 samurai and no warriors. Clawing Torment is a pretty aggressive card. I don't think the deck has really turned out that aggressive. Reckoner's Bargain is fine, but I think I'll take the Prosperous Thief. It says Clawing Torment, huh? I don't agree. It just says that because I have more black than blue. It agrees with me that Prosperous Thief is a better card, but it says, wouldn't it be easier to run black? And I say no thanks. I do want to one of these days run an actual ninja deck. We don't seem to be there yet. But I would like to. Did I end up with any artifacts yet? I have 3. Roadside Reliquary, I mean, it's not bad. It's a bit tough if you're trying to run 3 colors to run a colorless land, though. And I have, what, right now? 3 white spells? So I'm kind of thinking... It might not be such a bad idea to run the Sunblade Samurai. Right? He's a decent creature. But if I don't have the mana to cast him, I can just use him to pick up a Plains. And unlock my other white cards. I think the other reasonable choice would be like Inkrise Infiltrator. But I think I want the Samurai. It says Roadside Reliquary. I mean... Yeah, but... I'm not going to have an artifact and an enchantment that often. Yeah, just give me the Samurai. Another Prosperous Thief. Probably a Circuit Mender is better, though. What are you? Tap things, okay. Kunai is okay. I don't think I want to try to run green. I haven't gotten that much fixing. I could pick up some, but I think just another Prosperous Thief is fine. Oops, that's not what I meant to click. You like Circuit Mender? Oh yeah, I did mention that, didn't I? Yeah, sure. Circuit Mender's fine. I agree. Gain life, draw cards. That's fine. That's a red card. I don't really want it. A Moonsnare Specialist. Now that is a good one. A good ninjutsu card, right? I'd take that over the Puzzle Maker. It says Clawing Torment, but is it really good? I mean, they're rating it so highly. Is it just because I have more black? It says 2.5. Doesn't seem that great. Yeah, it says the Moonsnare Specialist is better. It's just like it thinks I should run more black cards. I don't consent to this kind of coaching. Give me a good card instead. I do need to find some more fixing. I think actually the Terrarium is a good pickup now. Imperial Oath, is a better card, but I haven't gotten a lot of dual, or what do you call two? Like I I guess there's dual-faced cards, and there's dual lands, and those are different things. And a dual-faced land, right? What? Let me just make sure I have the wording right. MTG dual land. What is a dual land here? Dual land. Yeah. These are properly called dual lands. Any land that can produce 2 colors. So what are you called dual-faced lands? Are those in this list? Dual, okay. There's so many different kinds of weird, like... Alright, whatever. I don't know what they're called. The ones from, like, Zendikar Rising, for example, are the ones I'm thinking of. But this one's a dual land, anyway. I think I need the Terrarium. I'm trying to play 3 colors, and I haven't really gotten a lot of support for it. You know, what if I tried to cut something? It just seems hard, you know? Give me this. I still don't have many ninjas, I think, right? I have 4 now. Okay. But I think like a Reckoner Raid is better. What about a Scavenger? No, I don't have much use for treasure tokens. There's another Imperial Oath, but I'm pretty much never sad to draw a Reckoner Raid, even in late game usually. I don't know. Let's just, I mean, it's such a good card when you, no. Give me the Reckoner Raid. I just can't get enough of them. Here's this. So now this is actually interesting to know is that the ninja wield, right? Nobody took it. So no one is playing blue-black ninjas. So we should get a fair number of ninjas in the last pack, I feel like. We could also take You Are Already Dead, which is cool. It's like this doesn't have that much going for it. But it might in the future. I'm going to take the Silver Fur Master. Crab for counters? I think that's better than anything else. Just having a flyer is okay in this deck. If you want to do ninja stuff. Okay, that's another ninja. We have a lot of cutting to do, obviously. Because there's still another pack to go. Well, is there some reason I should, like... I don't know. I don't think there's any way I'm going to be adding green to this deck. So I'll just take a blue card and maybe I could run it somehow. Tribune to Horobi. Never seen this one. 2 mana. Oh, I have seen this one. Each opponent makes a rat twice. And they're rogues, by the way. So Silver Fur Master loves that shit. And then it gets transformed into a 3/3 haste, and you get all rat tokens, and you can like sack them to draw cards. Pretty cool. Replication Specialist, also pretty good. But not for this deck. Moonsnare Specialist is great. But like, we're taking him the tribute, right? Yes. Draft Sim agrees. Great card. Invoke the Winds. It's a really strong card. A bit hard to run quad blue. But we could maybe just cut the white cards. Right? And now, like, quad blue is not looking so unreasonable. Yeah, after I've done that, Draft Sim changed its mind. It says, hang on, you gotta... Oh, wait, actually, did I ask it before? Put the white ones back in and see what it has to say. No, it does. It says Invoke the Winds is insane. Okay. But I think trying to run white with all this when I... Oops, hang on. I don't even know if I'm running this, but I'm not, like, cutting it on purpose, so I'll leave it in for now. Running Invoke the Winds and also trying to manage another color would be... Oh my god, Boseiju? But anyway, we have a good one in my colors, so... Yeah. I think it's just going to be too tough to try to run white and also run a quad blue. And I'd rather have the quad blue. Because we saw evidence that, like, there are going to be a lot of ninjas going around in this pack, right? I don't think I'll get... Oh, wait, that's the bad Moon Snare card. Is there a good ninja here? Kaito's Return isn't bad. But actually, this pack is not going to be very good to take another card from. Oh well. Maybe Kaito's Pursuit comes back. Suit Up. This is a crummy pack. I guess we just take another Samurai in case I end up wanting to run white. The more of them I take, the easier it gets. Long Reach of Night is good. Moonsnare Specialist is good. Virus Beetle is pretty fun with ninjutsu. But only if you can actually get it to ninjutsu. Right, the idea is you attack with this. They have no creatures, so they don't block. You bounce it by playing a ninja, and then like you play the Virus Beetle again. So you get them to discard multiple cards. You repeat the Enters the Battlefield effect. But I don't really have anything to enable that. So I think it's probably the Long Reach of Night or Moonsnare Specialist. They're both good. Long Reach of Night, like, guaranteed gets good value, whereas Moonsnare Specialist gets good tempo. I think I'm kind of more excited about the Specialist. What do you think? You're going to say Long Reach of Night, right? No, it says Specialist. Okay, cool. And Virus Beetle tied. I don't think I need the Terrarium in this deck. That was more about... Or the Network Terminal for that reason. I mean, actually, I guess I am running, like, Invoke. Those cards are fine in that case. Like, I might cut them, but I shouldn't, like, cut them now. How many artifacts do I have, by the way? 7? So Network Terminal will often be a draw card. Alright, I'll take the Specialist. Essence Capture is a counterspell. I think another Moon Snare Specialist is the way to go. Yep, it agrees. And Essence Capture is pretty close. Secluded Courtyard. We could use this on, like, ninjas. Because we've suddenly got quite a few of them. Oh, there's a blue-white land, by the way. But we're already at 23 cards. And there's nothing I really want to cut for all that white stuff. Like, it would basically be just for Imperial Oath, maybe? Which I don't really need a blue-white land for, I think. You could run a couple planes to... I don't know. I mean, I guess if all the stuff here is not that good, you could just take the blue-white land. But I think there are, like, some decent cards here. This is the kind of black-white card. But I have plenty of enchantments and artifacts. This should have Death Touch and Menace pretty often, which is kind of fun. I just, like, I don't know. Don't really want it. I mean, like, with the Silver Fur Master on the board, for example, this has a ninjutsu cost of 3, and it comes in as a 6/6. It's like pretty exciting. 3 mana 6/6 that immediately goes face. Of course, this you can only activate this if you like were able to attack unblocked with something else, but it's the kind of thing they constantly have to play around. And we do already have 2 of them. So I think if there's anything in this pack I want, I don't know. Is this like crazy? I think it is probably crazy. Like taking the blue-white land would be better. Because you would play this as like a blue-black land, but sometimes it just won't work. Like it won't be blue or black, and you'll be pretty annoyed because you want it to run like Okiba Reckoner Raid or something. By the way, this Futurist Sentinel, like, I don't think it's all that great. The Crew 3, like, I don't know. We might have something to activate it, but probably not most of the time. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, Circuit Mender, by the way, is insane to ninjutsu. Oh my god, how did I even think of not taking this card? Because it's when it leaves the battlefield you draw a card, not when it dies. So if you bounce it to your hand with ninjutsu, it draws, and then you can play it again, and it gains life again, and then it draws again later. Okay. So we have room for another card. I don't think a Menace Death Touch is really like all it's cracked up to be. It's pretty cool, but it's like the opponent sometimes just has like 1/1s they can block with or something, right? And then this thing kind of sucks. And it's not very good to play as like your first, as like your turn 3 play, because you usually won't have an enchantment and an artifact. You might have neither by that point. Although probably not. You'll probably have something. Mnemonic Sphere is, I think, also not crazy. Like, we don't have any draw yet. Is that correct? We have the Circuit Mender, I guess. And the Network Terminal. And the Modern Age, which is not exactly draw, but does some sort of similar things. Okay, I think I will take a land, actually. And it might as well be the blue-white one. Because this one, I think, is just annoying. And then I can run, like, a Samurai or something if I want. Essence Capture is fine. But I think I'd rather have another Moonsnare Specialist. I mean, I don't know. I have 3. Do I want a 4th? I think yes, basically. Essence Capture could be okay. It certainly is a good, like, playable card. But a lot of stuff in this format is not creatures, right? They play a Saga and then it turns into a creature and you're like, oh no, my double blue, I can't even use it. I think we take a Moonsnare Specialist. Secluded Courtyard. So that might be okay. Because there's nothing else here I want even, right? Like, taking this as a blue or black land, naming Ninja, you know, we have like 9 ninjas. It should hit fairly often. And there'll be like some cases where, you know, obviously if I put in a black mana, it'll be better if I needed to play a black non-ninja card. But if I wanted to play like a blue ninja, then I'll appreciate having this one instead, right? And vice versa, of course. Another Moonsnare Specialist? I mean, I guess. Actually, what about the Trespassers? It could help you trigger ninjutsu by tapping stuff. And getting in some face damage. I don't think it's that great. I mean, it's going to tell me Moonsnare, right? Yeah. I think I have maybe enough of this, though. Probably I can cut the terrarium. I mean, the point of the terrarium would basically be to draw my planes if I were going to run that. Like, I'm looking at Imperial Oath and being like, do I want... I don't think I want another one of those. I only have one in the sideboard, right? Like, yeah, but I don't think I'm going to put in two of them. It's just, like, too hard. Just give me another, like, well, blue card. But there's 3 decent choices, I think. We have some draw. But not a lot. Okay, instead of taking a 5th specialist, I'm going to take a Mnemonic Sphere. I don't know if I'll run it, but I want the option. Moonsnare Prototype, I think, is not very good. It's a 1-mana artifact. Yeah, I don't want that. Don't really want any of that. Another Searchlight Companion isn't bad. We get a 1/1 flyer, which is valuable for this deck. This I don't care that much about. Don't even think I want Essence Capture. So, the question is whether we try to run white for like Imperial Oath, which would be the main reason I would want it. And also, what's my mana? 3.1. So 17 lands is probably fine. I mean, what am I supposed to cut, right? To run white. I would... I would have to cut 2 cards. One, like, to get down to 40, and then another to let me run a white card. And what would it even be? Like, I mean, I could run Imperial Oath. I don't think the Poet is going to do shit. Sunblade Samurai is not that exciting either. Like, yes, it would let me find the planes, I guess. But I don't know what I'm going to swap out for it, if I do. So get this white card out of here, I guess. Now, okay, remind me how this works. Activate an ability of a creature or creature card. Because if it only said ability, it would ability of a creature. Creature cards in your hand aren't creatures; they're just cards. So you couldn't use it for ninjutsu. But in this case, it says creature or creature card, so you can. Fine. I kind of do like the network terminal. I don't think I'm going to cut it. Maybe I can just cut the Mnemonic Sphere. Use network terminal for my draw, hopefully. And just play big enough cards. I don't think this deck is that great. I think we're in for a lower win count than we've been getting. But at least I'll get to play something a little different. We've played green-white a couple times. We've tried to play like many colors a couple times. I think we did one other thing. Oh yeah, we played artifacts a couple times. Artifacts aggro. This is nice. This is really nice. We have Reckoner Raid into Life of Toshiro, and then like Moonsnare Specialist. We can almost ninjutsu, but I guess we can't really. Because I won't have a creature yet. So okay, I don't have a turn 3 yet. Nice, hello. So this is just going to give me 6 life and then make a creature. I can't actually... I won't have any creatures out to use the ability on. But, you know, 6 life and then a creature, that's totally fine. Oh, I wish I had some of those. The order doesn't matter here, because I have to target it before the other thing resolves. Yeah, can't kill that, just double checking. So what do I do with this? Do I attack and just see what they do? I guess so. The other thing I could do would be to play the Moonsnare Specialist immediately and like bounce their 1/1 token to kill it. I don't know. I'm gonna attack. I don't know why or if it's right. They're gonna double block. Oh. Really? That's interesting. I mean, I could play... I could bounce the 2/3 to get the Life of Toshiro back, but I don't think that's very good. I'm just going to kill their token. Why are you looking at that? You have Master's Rebuke or something? Kawashi Guidebot. It's a little scary. No blocks, I guess. Sure. I'll just play this as a ninja land, I guess. Ninja? Oh, come on. That one's the worst land, right? I mean, I'm in trouble here, I think. Like, I don't know. It depends. If they have mostly lands as well, I guess we're doing fine. Getting to replay Toshiro is probably better than leaving it on the board as a 2/3. Ooh. Yeah, this is a little scary. Circuit Mender's nice. Do I make this creature bigger, or do I just gain some life? They're going to attack me for 9. I'm going to have this guy down, though. And if I hit them for 7, I guess it's not even that great. But then I'm threatening 11 more? That's still only 18. Whereas they're going to kill me in, like, a small number of turns. I could not attack with the 5/5, I guess? Yeah, since they're getting good value out of attacking with this, I don't think I should allow it. Just give me the life. Now they're only killing me 4 at a time, and we have a little bit of time to work with. Although I thought they might reconfigure here. I guess not. Oh no. It's a pretty good draw. Well, pretty good play. Who knows how long ago they drew it. I could make the Circuit Mender bigger and attack with it to get in some damage. But I think I'd rather just have the 4 life, since I seem to be dying. If I could take care of their flyer, like, I don't know, I guess I'd still be in trouble because of the guide bot. That one? I guess that makes sense. Well, this might have made more sense. Okay, this helps. Oh no, it doesn't. It's not the one that bounces. That's what I needed. Right, because then this could be a much smaller creature. Just play this, I guess, right? Ninjutsuing it is not very convincing. Why do you keep not using this? I don't know, I guess it's fine. Oh no, you got me. Yeah, I'm more upset about the 4 life I'm losing every turn than about not getting to play my island. Oh, this would have been fun. I mean, I don't know. Here? Doesn't matter. They're just gonna let it in and then kill me? Good game. So let's see if we can see what went wrong in that game. Like, they basically just had these 2 creatures and killed me with them, and then they got some extra value out of this, but it hardly mattered. And I kind of didn't do anything. I'd like the deck to do more things in the future. They're the real MGK. Okay. I mean, I have a 1 and a 2, and then I can ninjutsu this out on 3, maybe? Or just play the terminal? I guess it's fine. Or even play this as my 2. He's a ninja, right? Yeah. Discard a card. I guess the network terminal? It's draw eventually, but I don't need it eventually. Ninja, please. And I guess I could just run out Toshiro, but no, I want to get something out that can ninjutsu, right? I mean, I can swing with this. I suppose that's sort of free. Sure. Get in the damage. I obviously don't want a ninjutsu because I don't want to replay this. It's happier on the board. So this now has a ninjutsu ability costing only 2. What? Okay, this is obviously some combat trick. I don't know, I'll just let it in. What are you going to do, ninjutsu me? Didn't think so. But if they had a combat trick and a ninjutsu card, this would be a nice way to, like, threaten both things. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, it can sack itself, so it's not that big a problem. Oh, no, I can just bounce it. I can ninjutsu it. Yeah, that's even better. What are you... Oh, okay. You gave me this. It gained... Okay, so it's now a 3/3, huh? Who are you gonna block? This one, presumably, right? Joke's on you. You don't have any blockers. I do, like, you get to play that again, but I get to keep this guy. And I'm gonna actually just dump the chef when they... I mean, I could play it, but... I think I'd rather discard it and play these cards. What are you? You're the one that gives counters when it attacks. Okay. I think we just played both Lives of Toshiro. Oh, they give up. Wow. That's a surprise. Let me drop the card. Put it down. Help, it's stuck. My hand. Ah! I don't care when I rank up. My hands are covered in glue. Well, that was a weird game. I bounced my opponent's Virus Beetle for them, and then they resigned. What a weird one. Are we going to face white, red, and green? Is that what I'm getting a hint about that? Oh no. I can't do anything with this until turn like 4. Ugh, this sucks too. But okay, I have some good black cards. I just need to like draw one of them, like a swamp. I'm putting this back and hoping for the best. I should have put this back maybe. I don't know. I'm hopeful I can play it on turn 4, but I guess that's like basically very unlikely. Yeah, I could have a Searchlight Companion out by now. Or a Circuit Mender. And then me ninjutsuing this if I had just like made the same discard. Yeah. Really, I mean, unlucky draws, but exacerbated by a poor play. A poorly calculated risk. I'm just so, like, I love discarding lands or scrying lands to the bottom. Even when I kind of need a land right now, I'm like, oh, I'll find one soon enough. And often I do, but it's not guaranteed at all. Okay, so what the hell has happened while I haven't been watching? They just played a million, like, things that make them stronger. Unsurprising. Maybe it should have actually been the Searchlight Companion, because a flyer is more likely to get in. And I really would like to ninjutsu this. Yeah, that's sort of a problem. What the hell am I supposed to do about this? Can they afford to equip that? They can. Oh my god. Alright. Well, we were dead a while ago. But now we're, like, definitely quite dead. I don't totally know why this creature is good. I hear it is. Well, I don't have to attack with the 1/1, I guess. If I just ninjutsu this one. Oh, I needed to attack with both. I'm so stupid. Okay. Let's just, give this one up, huh? I don't know. I mean, I got unlucky, played badly. Deck doesn't really have any removal. Do I just like have like not enough early game? I think that's definitely a problem we have. But I have a lot of 2s. I don't know, I'm just not getting them. I told you it wasn't a good deck. Some of the other decks that I've drafted recently I've been pretty excited about, just because they have a lot of, like, well, even before they went, you know, 7 wins, I thought they might actually be good. This is fine. I can play the raid, and then I have some 3-mana plays after that. No 2s to follow up, sadly. What are we playing first? Probably the Beetle. Just because it gives me something to potentially ninjutsu for value. This is cool, and it like works with the Circuit Mender as well. But so does ninjutsu. I guess swing with everything? Ninjutsu, whatever they don't block. Hope it's the beetle. Oh, they don't block either. Okay. And suddenly we're in there for 7. Wow. Well, that's better than I could have hoped for. We're still not in insane shape, although, like, it's getting there. So now I can play this and still play the beetle. Do I attack with the 5/5? I guess so. What are they going to do? Double block me? With the 2/2 as well? Yeah, what am I keeping it for, right? If they double block, I get to trade it for one of their creatures. Sure. Okay, they double blocked that, and that means I'm getting in for the 2 with the other thing. Oh, also, opponent's stuck on 3 lands, I'm now noticing. This gives menace as well as being 5/5. So we could put it on, like, the Circuit Mender, maybe? Ooh. Okay. Is this good? I could bounce the Virus Beetle, or the Circuit Mender again if it got unblocked. I could also just, like, yeah. We just play this and then equip it on the beetle and go face with everything. Okay, well that was exciting. I don't think they can do much on... I mean, I don't know. They could have, like, Fade into Antiquity on the beetle or something, for example. Oh, that's game over? A good game, I guess? Or they could have... I don't know. Yeah. You know, once they played the Tanuki, they were tapped out for sure, so... Well, 2 wins. I was beginning to despair we would ever get that. I don't remember if I predicted a number of wins before this run, but I do think like 2 to 4 is kind of what I usually get, except for the last like 5 runs, which have all been great for some reason. Fire, water sound. Fire, water sound. Alright, this is... I have a 2-drop and a 3-drop. Actually, 2, probably, and 3. I do here? Life of Toshiro the Beetle and swing in for 7? Or swing with everything and ninjutsu the Demon Blades to get this down. Or equip the Beetle and get in for 5? I don't think that's very good. Well, it actually might be. Then Life of Toshiro would make this do 7 damage and have Menace. I don't know. I think we just Life of Toshiro the Virus Beetle. That's developing value. It's not like using my mana efficiently, but I think this is a better effect to have right now. It has Menace. You're not allowed to do that. And then next turn, if I want, I can swing with this thing. It'll be 7/7 Menace. They're doing nothing, huh? Okay. Kind of a surprising end to that game. I didn't think that just having like 2 creatures and a saga would win, but opponent basically didn't play anything. They played a single creature that never blocked and some like draw cards. Unquieter Horse. Alright, I'm happy that this is blackish. Sure. Actually, I could run out the island first, so they don't know I'm a ninja deck yet. If I play this and say ninja, they're going to like, no. Not that it super matters. Oh, it's a ninja deck! Hey, what's up, ninja buddy? Ninja, please. You're a 2/2. Oh, ninja and red, so we don't know for sure yet what they're up to, really. They like artifacts, they like ninjas, who knows? Gonna ninjutsu me? No. So this has ninjutsu actually 3, and this has ninjutsu actually 2. So I guess I swing with the 1/1 and this 1/1 as well. And then swap this for a 5/5? Actually a 6/6. Gonna flash in a blocker or something crazy? I don't think you can do that. I could also like gain some tempo by bouncing one of their other things, but like bouncing this basically. Hang on, this only actually costs 2, doesn't it? I could bounce both of these. I lose the spirit, but I get to empty their entire board? No, I don't, because this has ward. so this is better. And we get in for 7. What? You wanted a counter that badly? And also, you're not going to try to block. What are you? When vehicles attack... Okay. 6. This is lethal? I swing with everything. I ninjutsu another 6/6 down to replace this, and I hit them for 14. Like, if they can... I don't know, maybe have some kill spell, I'll be a little sad. I think if they had planar incision... Oh, right, they didn't know yet about my 6/6. They couldn't have, like, chosen... I don't know. They still could have played planar incision on their own on my 6/6, just to, like, stop it attacking them. Like, gained 6 life instead of adding a counter to this thing. I think that might have been better. But... well, you know, maybe they had some plan in mind that I spoiled. It just sort of looked like not a very good play. And somehow we're up to 4? This is unacceptable. This is not a 4-win deck. What it did that game was pretty cool, but it was a really nice draw. Well, I didn't have a 1-drop. Reckoner Raid would have been better. But I had my favorite 2-drop into, like, my favorite 3-drop into Good Ninjas. I have a 1 and a 2, and then a bunch of 3s if I can draw a land. And I'm on the draw. This is an easy keep. Still do need that 3rd land at some point, though. I think we run out this guy, right? We take some damage, but we develop a creature instead of just this thing, which doesn't do anything. Just 1 land. After that, I'll leave you alone. You can give me whatever draws you want. Thank you. I think it's more important to just, like, I don't know. This ramps me a little, but this gives me potential ninjutsu targets to start bouncing. Actually, what do I care about bouncing? Whatever they play on 3, maybe. Oh, they missed their 3rd land. They were player 1, and they've only got 2 lands down. So these are all spells. Interesting. What is this guy's effect? Whenever it attacks, and it's flying and haste. Wow, okay. So we're going to start drawing a bunch of cards soon. I think I want the mana. I don't think I need to chump block these guys. Not chump block. I don't think I even need to trade them. This like 2-for-1s. I get to play 2/1/1s and block 2/2/1s. But I'm not going to do it. For starters, it would mean they could, like, actually draw off these guys. Oh, And they sacked a rat even. That's so rude. Well, if I had, I don't know, traded my Reckoner for their 2-1, I could have avoided this, but I don't think that's a very good idea. Just like happens that it would have worked out in hindsight. So I have 4 mana, huh? Well, let's just attack, sack the rat, see what we get. I'm not going to ninjutsu this, because this is a better creature than anything else I have, and I don't really want to replay it right now. It would be a big investment. Just play a 2/2, probably. Sad though it may seem. I don't know. Play these guys. They seem to be pretty aggressive, so maybe actually like trading for their 2/1s is the right idea. Maybe just trade for one of them so I can keep my artifact alive. And also have 2 toughness worth of flyers to block this thing. Okay, they're willing. They want to pay the 2 mana for this, but I think I need to let them. So we can't attack with the 3/3. This is just not how this game is gonna go. I think we attack with the 1/1, bounce it for 3, and then play a Blade of the Oni, and return their Papercraft Decoy to hand. Oh, that's not the bounce one. This is. Actually, I could make treasures. Do I want that? If I played this for just 2 mana, I could actually replay this thing. And I'd also get some... Yeah, let's do that. If they want to like put the sling on their 2/2 and swing into my 3/3, I probably do kind of have to block that. Maybe not. Maybe I could just equip the Oni Blade. They're just gonna kill it. Okay. Yeah, now they're suddenly scared of ninjas. So they're holding back. Maybe? I don't know if that's good for you. I think you kind of have to just let me ninja if that's what I want to do. Okay. So... I think we just make this a 5/5 menace? Well, I was thinking this one because it's a ninja, and if it gets in, I get a treasure token as well. This one is obviously more valuable to upgrade because it's so tiny, but I don't get the treasure token for it. I guess I don't care that much. Ooh, that's a good one. Does it fly? It doesn't. Okay. Now, what do I want to do exactly? What does this bounce? Target creature. So if I swing with this, I think they're going to crew this thing. But then I can ninjutsu my 1/1 to bounce it. I don't care about bouncing this, though. I want to get the damage in. Put this on the flyer and swing? For 5? That seems promising. Don't want to tap anything. If I get in for 5, I just have to be able to block the Brute Suit, which I think I can do. I have 2 mana left and can't play anything. Oh no, did I just unattach it? Fuck. Okay. Well, that's pretty bad. Shoot, what am I supposed to do about this now? I mean, if I attack with this, I don't know, maybe I really wanted this equipped to my flyer. I don't even think this attack makes any sense. I had it. I had a pretty good shot of winning the game, and I just clicked the wrong ability. I think because I was used to using Lion Sash from like my previous reconfigure thing, where like attached to something else was the second one, because on the left there was like another ability. I don't know, I've been getting it right all these other games, but I messed it up this time. I was just like too absorbed in making sure that the plan was going to work to execute the plan properly. Oh, nice. You get to tap that, and then... Oh, that's cool. And then move it over. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I pass. I could trade this. It really would suck, though. So I have 7 mana. I feel like I might actually still be winning. Believe it or not. I attack with this. And then I play a couple 1/1s. If they have some kill spell, I'm obviously in trouble. Why? I didn't even know you could reconfigure... No, you can crew. Right, that's fine. Crew is an instant. You can't reconfigure as an instant. And they wouldn't be able to do this if I had, like... This wouldn't be a creature if I just swung... If I equipped last turn and then swung. I could activate this now and tap it. But then I wouldn't be able to play any creatures and I would die. Okay, I mean, I threw the game, I guess. Not sure what outs I have. I can't even draw Invoke the Wind, or I can't play it if I draw it anyway. If I play this, return target creature. They won't have any creatures, except this one. So actually, no, don't trade here, because I'm going to bounce this. I don't want to bounce that one, because then they can just make me sack a creature and I'll be sad. I'm 1 damage off here, aren't I? If I had just attacked with this, and not been such a coward, I would be winning again. Because I can ninjutsu for 6. Oh my god. I just thought I was going to need to block with this, so I didn't attack. Okay, fine. Thank God they played a creature, so I wasn't going to win anyway. Alright, actually, you know what? Well, I guess now that I've actually played it, I should have played the blue thing first, so then maybe I could try and Invoke the Winds or something. But I guess I still can, because this is any color. I don't see how I come back from this. I can get in for 3. If I want, by attacking with both of these and ninjutsuing the one they don't block. I can stay back, but I get killed that way too. Well, no, I guess I could just play both of these, I guess, to return their tokens. Could return this. It doesn't have haste, but I don't know what the point of all that is. Just gonna kill another creature, I guess. Ugh. If I just made that flyer into a 5/5 menace, I don't know. I think I was winning. I don't know. I mean, the gosh, what is that card called? The one they killed my thing with, Flame Discharge. They could have had a modified. They could have arranged to have a modified creature, and then even though they only have 5 mana, they could have done 5 damage to my flyer. But I still would have had the whatever the equipment card is. Anyway, just a frustrating blunder, but you know, it goes to show you need to pay attention. Okay, 4 wins is not embarrassing. It's better than I thought this deck would do, and we got to play around with a little bit of ninjas, although not that much. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.